The Seelbach Hotel, located in the heart of downtown Louisville, Kentucky, is a historic landmark that has played host to numerous famous faces over the years. From politicians to celebrities, all have come and gone from the hotel's elegantly appointed rooms and halls. But it's not just the living that have graced the halls of the hotel. The building is also said to be haunted by a number of ghosts, with one in particular becoming the talk of the town. In this episode of our channel, we are going to discuss the history of the Clevelander Hotel, learn about the ghost that is said to haunt it, and explore whether there is any truth to the story, or if it's just a myth. So make sure to watch until the end of the video. If you love stories like this, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button below so you never miss an upload. Let's get started. The Seelbach Hotel was built in 1905 and was named after its developer, Thomas Jefferson Smith. The hotel quickly became one of the most luxurious establishments in Louisville, attracting wealthy businessmen, socialites, and celebrities. Its elegant rooms were decorated with fine art and antiques, and its restaurant served the finest cuisine. Over the years, the Seelbach continued to thrive. It played host to major events such as the Republican National Convention in 1924 and the annual Kentucky Derby Festival. In the 1970s, the hotel underwent a major renovation and was restored to its former glory. Today, the Seelbach is once again one of the most popular destinations in Louisville, known for its rich history, stunning architecture, and, yes, its ghosts. Now, let's talk about the ghost that makes the most people feel uncomfortable when they stay at the hotel. Helen Viola Clark, also known as the Lady in Blue, was born in 1880 to a wealthy family in Louisville. Her father, James A. Wheeler, was a prominent banker, and her mother, Mary Louise Creathorne, was a member of one of the city's oldest families. From an early age, Helen was considered a beauty. She was known for her long flowing locks and her stunning sapphire blue eyes, which would later earn her the nickname, the Blue Angel. As a young woman, she led a charmed life. She enjoyed the finest things money could buy and was a fixture at the city's most exclusive parties. However, beneath her glamorous exterior, Helen was said to be a troubled soul. She suffered from severe depression and had a penchant for self-harm. Despite her many personal problems, Helen was a socialite and was considered to be the talk of the town. She was a regular at the Seelbach Hotel, where she enjoyed drinking and smoking cigars. It was here that she met her future husband, Joseph Clark, a successful businessman. They were married in a lavish ceremony in 1909 and moved into a large house on St. James Court. Tragedy struck in 1913 when Helen gave birth to a stillborn baby. Grief-stricken and already battling her inner demons, Helen's mental state deteriorated rapidly. Her friends and family tried everything they could to help her, but nothing seemed to work. On April 16, 1914, Helen's condition had become so dire that her family had her committed to the Frankfurt State Hospital for the insane. There, she received treatment for her depression and other ailments. However, Helen was unhappy in Frankfurt, and she began planning an escape. On May 15, 1914, she managed to get her hands on a bottle of Lysol and drank it. After several hours, she was found unconscious in her room and taken to the hospital. Despite the best efforts of the medical staff, Helen passed away on May 17, 1914, at the age of 34. She was buried in Cave Hill Cemetery in a family plot surrounded by her grieving family. But Helen's story doesn't end here. According to some accounts, her spirit is said to haunt the Oberbach Hotel to this day. Now, let's discuss how the spirit of the Lady in Blue is said to manifest herself at the hotel. One of the most common ways that Helen is said to appear is in room 5121, where she can be seen sitting on the edge of the bed or standing by the window. Those who have seen her describe her as wearing a blue dress and a white shawl, hence her nickname, the Lady in Blue. Another popular theory is that Helen haunts the hallways of the hotel, particularly the second floor. Guests and staff have reported seeing a woman matching Helen's description walking back and forth between the rooms. Some have even heard her footsteps in the middle of the night. One of the most spine-chilling stories about Helen's haunting comes from guests who have stayed in room 5121. They have reported hearing strange noises in the middle of the night, such as footsteps, whispers, and even the sound of a woman crying. Some have even claimed to have seen the ghost of Helen standing over their bed, watching them sleep. Another popular spot for Helen's ghostly appearances is the hotel bar. Guests and staff have reported seeing a woman in a blue dress sitting at the bar, drinking a martini. Some have even claimed to have interacted with her only to turn around and realize that she was not actually there. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence for Helen's haunting comes from the hotel's own archives. The Seelbach keeps a log of all the strange and unexplained activities that have been reported on the premises. And Helen's ghost is one of the most frequently mentioned entries. But there is one more thing that supports the fact that the lady in blue really haunts the hotel. According to local legend, Helen's ghost is so active that the staff of the hotel have learned to live with it. They have even developed a sixth sense for knowing when she is near. If you ask any longtime employee of the hotel, they will tell you that Helen is not a malevolent ghost and that she is generally harmless. However, they do advise guests to be respectful when they encounter her, as she can become agitated if she is not properly acknowledged. Now let's answer the question: is there any proof that the lady in blue really haunts the hotel? As far as we know, there is no concrete proof that Helen's ghost haunts the hotel. However, the many sightings and strange occurrences that have been reported over the years certainly make for an interesting story. The Seelbach Hotel has embraced its potential haunted status and has even featured Helen's story prominently in its marketing materials. Guests are often surprised to learn that they may be sharing a room with a ghost, but most are happy to accept the possibility as part of the hotel's unique charm. The story of the Lady in Blue has captured the imagination of many people, and it is clear that Helen's legacy lives on in the halls of the Seelbach Hotel. Whether or not she is actually haunting the place, the story makes for a fun and spooky tale that is sure to keep guests on their toes. So, did you find this video interesting? Tell us in the comments below. Please like and share the video if you enjoyed it. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss out on our future uploads. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.